Hey there, fellow adventurers! Are you ready for an unforgettable journey? Big Bird here, and let me tell you, I'm more excited than a kid in a ball pit with a lifetime supply of cookies. Imagine the joy and excitement of discovering a new place. You've finally made it to Canada, the land of friendly faces, breathtaking landscapes, and enough maple syrup to drown a moose. Yes, you heard that right. Maple syrup galore. And speaking of moose, you'll probably see one of those majestic beasts roaming around too. They're as iconic as the maple leaf itself. But now you're probably thinking, Big Bird, Canada is huge. Where do I even start? With so much to see and do, it can be overwhelming. Don't worry, my fine feathered friend, that's where I come in. I'm here to guide you through this vast and beautiful country. I've put my feathery head together and come up with the top 10 places that'll make your Canadian adventure unforgettable. From natural wonders to vibrant cities, we've got it all. We're talking bucket list-worthy spots that will have you saying, "Oh, Canada," more times than a hockey fan during the Stanley Cup Finals. Trust me, you won't want to miss these. So buckle up, grab your toque and mittens, and get ready for an epic journey across the Great White North. Adventure awaits at every corner, and I can't wait to show you around. First stop, Niagara Falls. Picture this. You're standing on a boat, the mist from the falls kissing your face like 1,000 tiny water balloons. It's loud, it's powerful, and it's nature's way of saying, "Hold my maple syrup, I'm about to drop a waterfall." Seriously, folks? Niagara Falls is basically a giant water park without the entrance fee. Now you've got two options. You can be the brave soul who takes the Maid of the Mist boat tour and gets up close and personal with the roaring water. Or if you prefer to stay dry, and who could blame you, you can admire the falls from the safety of the observation deck. But let's be real, the real fun is in getting soaked, right? Just imagine the epic selfies. Pro tip, bring a poncho, unless you like the feeling of soggy socks, that is. Next up, we're heading west to Banff National Park. A place so beautiful it makes even my feathers stand on end. Imagine towering mountains that seem to touch the sky, their snow-capped peaks reflected in crystal-clear lakes. It's like stepping into a postcard, only it's real, and you can actually breathe the fresh mountain air. And speaking of fresh air, keep your eyes peeled for the locals. No, not the tourists with their selfie sticks, but the furry kind. We're talking about majestic elk, bighorn sheep, and of course the kings of the forest moose. Now, these guys are big, like really big. So grab your hiking boots, pack a picnic basket, extra bird seed please, and get ready to explore the wonders of Banff. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to take you to new heights, literally. Get ready for an adventure that will make your heart race and your palms sweat. That's right, it's time to visit the CN Tower in Toronto, a towering symbol of Canadian engineering and, well, height. This iconic structure has been a must-see attraction for decades, drawing visitors from all over the world. Seriously, this thing is so tall, you can practically see tomorrow from the top. The view is absolutely breathtaking, offering a panoramic vista of the bustling city below and the serene Lake Ontario in the distance. Now, if you're feeling brave, or maybe just a little bit crazy, you can take a walk on the wild side with the Edge Walk. This thrilling experience lets you walk hands-free around the outside ledge of the tower. Imagine this. You're strapped into a harness standing on a platform that's 1,168 feet, that's 355 meters for you metric folks, above the ground. The wind in your hair, the city sprawling beneath you, it's an adrenaline rush like no other. And did I mention the floor is glass? Yes, you can actually look straight down and see the tiny cars and people below. It's a surreal experience that will make you feel like you're floating in mid-air. Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart, but for those who dare. It's a memory that will last a lifetime. But hey, if you can handle that, you can handle anything. The sense of accomplishment and exhilaration is unmatched, except maybe a runaway moose, but that's a different story. Canada has its fair share of wild adventures after all. For those of us who prefer to keep our feet firmly planted on solid ground, there's always the 360-degree rotating restaurant. Enjoy a gourmet meal while taking in the stunning views, all from the comfort of your dining table. Chapter 4, Old Quebec City. Bonjour, charm. Get ready to say bonjour. To Old Quebec City, a place where history comes alive and the streets are paved with charm and cobblestones, but mostly charm. Walking through Old Quebec is like taking a step back in time with its narrow streets, historic buildings, and an undeniable European flair. And the best part, you don't need a passport to feel like you've been transported to France. Well, technically you do, since you're already in Canada, but you get the idea. Now, while you're wandering through the cobblestone streets soaking up the atmosphere, you absolutely cannot miss the chance to indulge in some authentic Quebecois cuisine. And by that I mean poutine. Imagine crispy fries, smothered in rich gravy and topped with squeaky cheese curds. Chapter 5, Stanley Park, Vancouver trees, totems and tranquility. Next stop, we're heading to the west coast, to the beautiful city of Vancouver and its crown jewel, Stanley Park. Now, this isn't your average city park. We're talking about over 1,000 acres of lush forests, beaches, gardens, and enough photo ops to fill your Instagram feed for a year. Rent a bike and cruise along the seawall, taking in the stunning views of the ocean and the city skyline. Pack a picnic and find a shady spot under the towering trees. Seriously, these things are huge. And don't forget to pay your respects to the First Nations totem poles. Chapter 6. Whistler Blackcomb, get your adrenaline fix. Calling all thrill seekers and powder hounds. Whistler Blackcomb, home to the 2010 Winter Olympics, is calling your name. With over 8,000 acres of skiable terrain, this world-renowned resort has something for everyone, from bunny hills to black diamond runs that will have you screaming, "Woohoo!" or maybe just help. Even if skiing or snowboarding isn't your thing, there's still plenty to do in Whistler. Cozy up in a charming chalet, sip on some hot cocoa by the fire, or take a scenic gondola ride up the mountain for breathtaking views. Chapter 7. Prince Edward Island, Anne of Green Gables and potatoes galore. Get ready for a dose of charm and nostalgia as we head east to Prince Edward Island, the birthplace of Anne of Green Gables, and home to more potatoes than you can shake a stick at. This idyllic island is like stepping into the pages of a storybook with its rolling hills, red sand beaches and charming towns. Visit the Anne of Green Gables house, wander through the potato fields, yes, really, and indulge in some of the freshest seafood you'll ever taste. Chapter 8, The Northern Lights, Yukon, Mother Nature's Light Show. Get ready for a celestial spectacle that will leave you speechless. We're heading up north to the Yukon to witness the Northern Lights, Mother Nature's very own laser show. Imagine this. It's a crisp winter night, the stars are twinkling above, and suddenly the sky erupts in a dazzling display of green, pink and purple lights. It's enough to make you believe in magic. Bundle up in your warmest gear, grab a thermos of hot chocolate, and prepare to be amazed. Chapter 9, Bay of Fundy, where the tides are always up to something. Get ready to witness a natural phenomenon that's unlike anything you've ever seen before. We're heading to the Bay of Fundy, home to the highest tides in the world. Imagine this. You're walking along the ocean floor, exploring tide pools and marveling at the exposed sea life. Then, just a few hours later, the tide comes rushing in, bringing with it over 100 billion tons of water. Just make sure you check the tide schedule before you go exploring. You don't want to get caught in the middle of Mother Nature's water show. Chapter 10. Calgary Stampede. Yeehaw! It's cowboy time. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to the Calgary Stampede, Canada's wildest rodeo. For 10 days every July, Calgary transforms into a cowboy town, complete with rodeos, chuck wagon races, live music and enough fried food to satisfy even the hungriest rancher. So grab your cowboy hat, practice your best yeehaw and get ready to experience the Calgary Stampede. Outro. See ya later, eh? Well, folks, there you have it. 10 amazing places that will make your first trip to Canada unforgettable. From coast to coast, this country is brimming with natural wonders, vibrant cities, and rich cultural experiences. From the thundering power of Niagara Falls, where the sheer force of the water will leave you in awe, to the breathtaking beauty of Banff National Park, with its stunning turquoise lakes and majestic mountain ranges, from the towering heights of the CN Tower, offering panoramic views of Toronto's bustling skyline, to the charming streets of Old Quebec City, where history comes alive with every step you take, Canada has something for everyone. Whether you're an adventure seeker, a history buff, or a foodie, you'll find your niche here. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready to embark on a journey filled with unforgettable memories. Get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. The excitement of exploring new places and meeting new people awaits you. Just don't forget to pack a sense of adventure, because every corner of Canada has a new story to tell, a healthy appetite for poutine, the quintessential Canadian comfort food, and maybe an extra sweater or two. The weather can be unpredictable, so it's best to be prepared. It can get chilly up here, eh? Especially during those winter months when the snow blankets the landscape. Whether you're getting misted at Niagara Falls, capturing that perfect selfie, sipping hot chocolate in Whistler after a day on the slopes, or dancing under the northern lights, witnessing one of nature's most spectacular displays, Canada has something for everyone. The diversity of experiences here is truly remarkable. Just don't forget to pack an extra sweater, or three. You never know when you might need it. Now get out there and explore, eh? The adventure of a lifetime is waiting for you in Canada. See you later, eh?